Hi, I'm Huxley Magic, the award-winning Isle of Wight magician. I have joined forces with the team at Hullabaloo to bring you Huxley Magic's amazing magic workshop. Before we start the workshop, I thought we'd start with a quick trick. This is a parabox. Do you know what a paradox is? Well, this is very similar, but it's like a box, so it's like a paradox. So you can see there's nothing in there, and you can see there's nothing in there. And in fact, I can put my hands through it like that, like a bit like handcuffs sort of thing. So does that make sense? You can see there's nothing in there. That makes sense? Yeah, cool, you got the face, yeah, cool. Right, you're watching very carefully, because this is the question. Where did the dice come from, or the die, or the dices, depending on your school of thought? It's very strange, isn't it? So, I'm going to teach you some amazing magical trickeries, just like that, but you can use your own magical equipment, because you're going to make some props. Today, we need some sellotape, or double-sided sticky tape, a pair of scissors. However, if you can't do the cutting, your adult can do it for you, and they only need to do 2 cuts. I'll show you where in a second. You need 2 pieces of blue, 1 piece of yellow, 1 piece of red, and 1 piece of white card or paper. Your colours can be totally different as long as there's 4 different colours. Shall we go to the table to find out a little bit more about how to make your amazing creation? Right, ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be your crazy papers set. Let me explain how it works. We have the yellow paper here, we have the blue paper here, the red paper here, the white paper here, and then inside the white paper, I think you can see that there we go, there is an invisible 20p piece. You can't see it, well, because it's invisible, I understand that, but that's alright, we can magic it so that it is visible. So this is what we do. We put it here, inside the middle box there, of the white piece of paper. Can you see it there? You probably can't because it's invisible, but watch very carefully. We close the doors, in from the side, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. The top's the top for me, but you get the gist, it's the wrong way around for you. We're going to go in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. And do it again, in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. There we go. And in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and one more time, flip it. Right, use your fingers, okay, everyone get your fingers out, and you're going to go like this. You're going to go tap, tap, tap. Oh, no you're not. You're going to go like this. You're going to go round and round and round, back the other way, tap 3 times, have a nice day. You can use any magic spell, but that's the one that always seems to work for me. Now, if we open this up, you see we've got the yellow piece of paper that we did here, and you've got the blue piece of paper. What colour is that one? That's right, red. And inside the white piece of paper, if we've done it correctly, there you go, we have magicked and made it visible our actual 20p piece. There you go, see, real magic. I told you we were going to teach you real magic. So, there we go, Huxley's amazing crazy papers. That will be your set of crazy papers. Something similar to this, colours might vary. Before we do the actual explanation as to how the crazy papers works, we need to do the rules to magic. So, we're going to go through them very, very quickly. Right, you beautiful lot, for you to learn the amazing crazy papers trick, I need to go through some of the rules to magic, and there's only a few. So, first rule of magic is the first rule of anything. If you want to get good at it, you've got to practice. That's it. First rule of magic is practice. Practice until the secret is never revealed. Second rule of magic is what we just talked about, secrets. Magic's all about secrets. So never give away the secret, but you can totally trade it for another secret. So I'll teach you where to learn more magical secrets and learn more tricks later on in the video. Number 3. Respect. You need to respect 3 things in the art of magic. The first are the props. Okay, so in this case, this pen is a prop because I could use it for magic. For instance, you go, oh, it's gone. It's literally, it's good. No, it's here, I just dropped that. Don't do that. So a pen is a prop. Yeah, you could use it for a prop. Okay. The performer is the person doing the magical trick. Okay. And the last thing that begins with the letter P is the performance. Okay. So in this trick, I did a pen trick. Okay. But they might be doing a coin trick, a card trick. We're going to do the crazy papers trick in a minute. Regardless of what the trick is, still take the effort to respect the performance and the performer all the way to the end, because you might learn something really special. Number 4, never repeat a trick. Okay, so when you've done a trick and it works really well and that person's like, that's amazing, show me again, don't show them again, okay? Not that trick, but you can totally show them any other trick. Say, oh, I'll tell you what, I've got a better one, and then you pull out a better one, okay? So you can always learn a better trick, and again, I'll show you where in a bit. Number 5, you say, I do magic. It's 3 simple words, but those 3 simple words will encourage you to do more magic, because as soon as you say to someone, and they're like, have you got any hobbies? Do you play any games after school? You can say, I do magic. And when they say, I do magic, what do you think people say? They say, show us a trick. So you have to show them a trick. So the more you show them a trick, the more you do magic. The more you do magic, the more you have to show them a trick. Okay? These next set of rules are for the slightly older and people who really, really want to get into magic. Okay? So rule number 6 is never go into your pocket without a reason. Okay? Sometimes I need to put stuff in my pocket. Right, but I want to do it secretly without you knowing. Okay, so for instance, or I might want to grab something from my pocket. Okay, so I'll put my pen secretly in my pocket, right? And I'll show you. I've got some scissors, and I'm going to put the scissors in my pocket. Okay, so that's a really good excuse for me to put the scissors in the pocket. Everyone good? Nobody saw the pen. Got from the pocket. See, I used the excuse of the scissors to go in my pocket. So never go into your pocket without a reason. Your audience needs a moment of magic. Okay, so there will be a point within your trick. There's one in the crazy papers, I'll show you in a minute, right? Where you might tap, you might use a magic wand or a substitute magic wand. You might say a magic word like Huxley Magic. You can use your own magic word, it's totally down to you. Fish and chips, smelly socks. You choose what your magic word is. But make sure there's a moment of magic within your particular trick. If there's not, maybe find a point where you can put it in. A big move covers a small move. Okay, so again, I'm going to make the pen disappear, and the way that we do that is by saying, is everybody over there? Okay, nice. Is everybody over there? Okay, nice. Pen's disappeared. Oh! A big move, the leaning over, yeah, is enough of time for me to ditch the pen in the pocket. Okay, so a big move covers a small move. The last three rules are the last one. I've nicked from the Scouts. The next one, I was a cub or a brown. No, not brownie. A scout, a cub and a scout, and a beaver. I was a beaver, and they say, be prepared, okay? And in magic, you've got to be prepared for all eventualities, and usually something will still go wrong. So even when it still goes wrong, see if you can be prepared for it. If it goes wrong, don't worry about it, learn from it, make sure that doesn't happen again. So that's how you can be prepared. Have fun. Not hard, is it? Number 10, have fun. If you have fun, then your audience have fun as well. If you're like, then they're not going to enjoy it as much. And rule number 11 is like Huxley Magic. That's me. And Hullabaloo on Facebook, YouTube, all of that malarkey. I often put free magic tutorials. There's one actually on my Facebook page. If you scroll down, it's the Sponge Magic Workshop. I've made it up, I've filmed it, I've put it online for you in your home so you can learn more. And it's stuff like that. You can search online for certain things. So, and you can get in contact if you want to get in contact with Hullabaloo, or get mum to email Huxley Magic and ask. You can always ask. I'm always available to help out where I can. And so yes, use loads of resources for you to find out a little bit more about magic. So we've done all of the rules. We now need to learn how to build your crazy papers. So follow me down here. So we're going to build the crazy papers right here on the table. Okay, the way this works is very simple. The white sheet, your colours may vary. We're going to fold into quarters. Again. And you only need 2 of the quarters. So we're going to cut that one there. And cut that one there. So we're going to take these 2 bits that you don't need, these 2 bits we're going to leave to the side. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take the red sheet of card and we're going to cut straight down the middle, and we're going to end up with 2 sheets of A5, and they should be about double the size of the white one. The yellow one we're going to leave completely alone. And the blue, 2 sheets, we're going to cut a little bit off this edge and a little bit off this edge. That's all it takes. So a little bit off this edge and a little bit off this edge. And that is all the cutting that is required. So we can get rid of these blue bits, and that's everything done. So to recap, you should have 1 sheet of A4, 2 sheets of A4 with the edges cut off, 2 sheets of A5, and 2 sheets of A6, and then you are ready to go. This is how you do the folding. It's super easy. You pick up the 2 pieces of A6 and then you fold in from the sides, squish them down, and I like to use my thumbnail, pushing my thumbnail into the fold and go down it. This is perfect if you're ever making paper airplanes. This is Huxley's super folding techniques. There we go. And then you're going to fold down from the top a bit. There we go. There's a bit. There we go. A bit. And then you're going to fold that whole section to touch that bottom line. So we're going to fold the top all the way down to the bottom, which is the reverse of the performance, but we'll go through that in a second. Okay, so that is that packet done. Can you guess what we're going to do now with the red sheets? Exactly the same, that's right. So with the red sheets, we're going to go in from the sides so they nearly meet. Don't let them meet in the middle. Make sure that there is a small gap on each of these layers. Just do those bits there. Down from the top. There we go. And then this edge is going to go all the way down until it touches that bottom edge there. That's the red packet done. Now we're going to do the same with the 2 blue bits. Blue bits. So we're going to take the 2 blue bits and go in from the sides so they nearly meet, but there's a gap in the middle. There we go. Do the sides. There you go. Doing this in real time with you, so I'm doing it along with you, so then no one can get caught up. There we go. This bit is going to go all the way down to touch that bottom edge, and then super fold. And then last but not least, we're going to do the same to the yellow piece. So we're going to go in. Oh, I've got a bit of a. Try and make sure that yours are clean bits of paper as it goes. The yellow piece. It doesn't matter if you've got anything on the outside of that, but it's very important that you don't have any colour or any markings on any of the other sheets of paper. And then top edge all the way down to the bottom edge like that. Right, we have 4 folded up pieces of paper, just like this. Is everybody with me so far? Okay, put these bits to the side just for the now, and we want the 2 bits of paper that you've cut. Okay, we're going to open them out, separate them, and then fold them back up along the same folds individually. Okay. Next up, you need either a piece of double-sided sticky tape, right? Or what you can do is just use normal sticky tape, and I'll show you how this bit works, okay? So you pull a bit of sellotape off, and just snip that there like that. Oh, dropping everything. And we take our sellotape with the sticky bit there, and we put the sellotape, we go round, and you make a loop, so the sticky is all on the outside, just like that. Okay, put that just down for a second. Gonna stay there, stay there, stay there, stay there we go. Okay, oh, it's got stuck to there. No, stay there, stay there. There you go. Okay, so we're going to take the bits of paper. If you hold them with the little bits like this, okay, one of them has got to be upside down, and these middle panels are going to go together. Okay, so I say that again, so it's really important you get this right. If you stick them together like that, it's wrong. Okay, so looking down the side, it should be in a bit like an S shape, a bit like a yin yang, a bit like a yin yang. Okay, so we're going to go, those 2 bits are going to go together. So we put our double-sided sticky tape, hopefully yours looks a bit better than mine, together as long as it sticks. We put them on the table and then push them together so that they are exactly matched up, just like that. How are we doing on the camera? Can you see? You can see. Perfect. Okay, fantastic. Right, keep one of those sides done up. There we go. And we're going to take, first of all, the yellow sheet. So you're going to open it out. I'm going to do this so it's facing you. A bit like a flower, like opening up like a flower. And this is the top bit, and you know it's the top bit because it's the thin bit. So this is for you. This is the performance is for you right now. So this is the top bit. If it was for me, it'd be the other way around. Bottom bit, okay. Side bits, obviously, but the top bit is the thin bit, okay. Then you're going to take the blue bit that you've just made, right? Leave that bit done up at the back, and put it inside the yellow piece with the thin bit again at the top, thin bit at the top, okay? It might try and start to fold up on you. If it starts to fold up, it's because you haven't done the super fold very, very flat. We'll come to that in a second. Then you're going to take your 2 sheets of red first, separate them, put one to the side, okay? And then put that red sheet in there with the thin bit at the top. And last but not least, you're going to take one of the white sheets, put one bit to the side, and put it in there with the thin bit to the top. There we go. That there is a set of crazy papers. It's nearly complete. One more step to go, okay? Then you're going to need either a coin or some kind of implement to disappear, okay, or reappear. So in this case, what we've got is we've got this blue stuff. So we'll just take a little bit of blue, and I'm going to draw a little a Hullabaloo. There we go, Hullabaloo. There we go, we'll put that on there. And we're going to put the Hullabaloo, and it's going to go inside the white piece of paper. But it's very important it goes inside this middle rectangle. Not the middle of the paper, because that's there. Because if it's there, it'll have real trouble folding. So make sure that whatever you put in there, anything that's small will do. A coin, a paper clip, a sticker, anything that fits inside there is perfect. If it's flat, even better. So we're going to fold this up, and you're going to follow the rules that I told you at the beginning as we're doing the thing. In from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. There we go. And in from the sides, all 4 layers, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. This is where you do your magic spell. Tap, tap, tap. Oh no, sorry. Round and round and round. Back the other way. Tap 3 times. Have a nice day. I remembered the rhyme. Okay, and then we open it up. And then if you've done it right, this is how you know you've done it right. You can only go 2 layers. Oh, it's crazy. If you go like that and you can only go 2 layers, you're doing it perfectly well done. Okay? What you're going to do is add your 2 sheets here. Make sure the thin, let's see, that bit's there the wrong way round. So you've got to make sure the thin bits at the top, thin bit at the top, thin bit at the top. Perfect. So for you doing it this way, that is ready to rock. So are we ready to quickly go through and have a quick practice of our crazy papers? Everyone with me? You with me? Good, good. Okay, so we're going to take the white piece of acting. First, a bit of acting. Pick up your piece of blue Hullabaloo paper. Look at the piece of blue Hullabaloo paper. This is the acting. You're fibbing. I know you're fibbing. You all know you're fibbing. But you pretend it's real. The more you pretend it's real and the more you believe it, the more your trick becomes more believable. So you put that Hullabaloo blue piece of paper right there. Can you see it? No, it's invisible, but that's all right. And we're going to go in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. Make sure that that piece of paper goes flipped over there. You go. Perfect. And we're going to go in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and let's say and then everyone usually says flip it. So you flip it, there you go, flip it, like that. You go. And you go in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. There we go, there we go. And then we go in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it. There we go, flip it, flip it. Okay, round and round and round, back the other way, tap 3 times, have a nice day. Okay, so if we've done this right, we open it up. We open it up, and sure enough, ladies and gentlemen, he's actually performed real magic with you live. Well, not quite live, but it was pre-recorded in your own home. Real close-up, amazing magic. Okay, so the way to end this off, we're going to close this up in from side. So you can put 20p in there. So if you want a 20p to appear, then you've got to put 20p in there. Or you could do the reverse. You could say, oh, Mum, Dad, let me show you the amazing disappearing pound coin trick. Put the pound coin in there and then perform the following. So with 2, you can actually do a teleportation trick. They don't have to be the same colours, but you could have one person in one side of the room, maybe in a different room, and this particular set in the other room, or at the other side of the room. You can take a 20p, you can put it in from the sides, down from the top, up from the bottom, and flip it, and then this person could be doing it at the same time. Okay, and then the other side of the room, let me just go like this, and then close this up, and then this person is doing the same over here, and with you see there's nothing in there, and then we go like this. This is a perfect trick for you to do on camera as well. So if anyone's doing FaceTime at the moment with Nanny and Grandad, that type of thing, Granddads love magic tricks, they really do. They magic coins from behind ears. That trick is only reserved for Granddads, right? And you do the like that, and no one needs to do anything, touch anything, because you know the trick's already been done. And you can open these up at the same time. So we open them up at the same time, like different sides of the room, right? Okay, and then if you've done it correctly, then they have, right, teleported a 20p from one side of the room to the other. Huxley's magic teleportation trick. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. How good is that? That's Huxley's magical sessions here with the workshop with Hullabaloo. If you've enjoyed, please don't forget to like, subscribe, so on and so forth. So that's all from me, Huxley Magic, from my home into your home. Thanks to the team at Hullabaloo for having me on board. Look on their website and my website for future things coming up with the Hullabaloo and Huxley Magic. And don't forget, if you learn a magic trick or you've done this magic trick, don't forget Mum to film it and send it in to us, because we'd like to see your amazing creations, photos, videos, you name it. Get in contact. Thank you very much for having me. Love you loads. See you soon. Bye.